The Hispanic community grows exponentially every year in the United States. A large number of this population lives in the state of California. Many of them come to this country in search of a dream that move them farther away not only from their country, but also their families, traditions, culture, values, and faith.
For this reason, more than 30 years ago, in Southern California, emerges the vision to bring Hispanics to their roots and help them rescue their faith and values that were once lost.
Hombre Nuevo, a nonprofit Catholic organization that promotes individual and community training for human growth and spiritual development to Spanish-speaking people in the United States and around the world through the media, radio, video productions, large events, training material, internet.
Hombre Nuevo began in a humble way, with very few resources, but with people who were committed.
For 22 years, Hombre Nuevo broadcasted its own radio show 30 minutes a day. It organized small events with an audience of nearly 5,000 people a year. Hombre Nuevo produced and distributed dozens of documentaries and audio series nationwide.
Thanks to tireless work and financial support from thousands of people, this project has grown. But at the same time, the need to carry the message to more people through a new signal highly increased. In 2006, this became a reality. Guadalupe Radio.
Hombre Nuevo through Guadalupe Radio made possible a 24-hour broadcast on a daily basis. Organized 6 massive events a year with an audience of 80,000 people. Produced and published hundreds of books, videos, and audio series that teach, educate, and train people. Has transformed the campaign Little Jesus into a crusade of love that continues to donate food, clothing, and toys to some of the poorest families in Mexico.
However, the fruit of Guadalupe Radio's labor is reflected in the testimonies of the thousands of people that live to tell them.
Berta migrated to Los Angeles from Guatemala 20 years ago. At 36, she became pregnant with her 3rd child. Her age, her financial situation, and the social pressure she was facing made her go to a clinic where the only option she was offered was abortion. Ramon is a Mexican immigrant. He began to do drugs and alcohol when he was 17. He got married and had 3 children. But his addiction and problems with domestic violence almost destroyed his family. Carlos is a 25-year-old man. His parents are Mexican. He grew up with his siblings and his mother, who died of a stroke when he was only 15. This life event left a mark on him and left him in a terrible state of depression.
Berta, Ramon, and Carlos are reflections of the men and women who, thanks to a Guadalupe Radio program, an event, a book, an image, or act of charity, have been able to return to their roots and recover their values and faith, and for most, have become agents of change that make this world a better place.
This is John Michael, and he's my baby, and I don't regret having him.
"17 years later, today we're still together, united as a family."
So Guadalupe Radio has helped me, to maintain my faith, my hope, and to grow and become a better human being.
Let's continue to build together a civilization of love. Because if you don't do it, then who will? If not today, when? With your financial support, you make it possible. Thank you.